Alright guys, so we have the trailer all hooked up, ready to rock and roll. So, Panama City first.
Yep.
Well, the outskirts of Panama City.
Frodo's leaving the Shire. He's
Dork. Real dork. She's adorkable though, that's why I married her. Of course, I made sure we got coffee. Sorry guys, we're gonna go hit the cat scales right fast, get everything weighed out, and if we have to shift anything, we will. Right now, we just got a slight tongue drop. It's not much. Overall, we've got an 1.5 inch tongue drop on the front of this towards the back, which is kind of, I figured as much because the Tahoe itself, I've got close to 700 pounds in the back. Now the towing capacity of this Tahoe is 7,000 pounds. The trailer is 1,200 empty. We are roughly 2,000 pounds in the trailer. We've got close to 700 pounds in the Tahoe. We had a given at 1,100 pounds that we could have put in. So yeah, we should be good. There is a slight squat, but not too bad. Alright guys, so we are about 200 miles from Panama City. We're on I-10. I'm beat. This rig, the rig rides just fine. It's every semi truck doing 80. It's just knocking me around the road. I mean, I'll be straight up honest with you. It's been rough. My shoulder's killing me. Wife just went inside to go get me some Aleve or something. You really, dude, you got to talk that loud across the gas station. Ignorant. Anyway, I'm ill right now. I'm just aggravated. So when we did our weigh out, turns out we were still overweight according to the cat scales in Zellwood. I don't know how, because the trailer is supposed to be 1,200 pounds, and it was saying that we were overweight by about 2,000 pounds, which is crazy. I mean, there's just no way. I took the batteries out, took everything out. We only put about 300 pounds of wood in the construction. And I weighed every single box that we put in, and we only had 900 pounds with the wood weight, and what we put in the trailer was 900 pounds. It was in there saying that my truck was weighing 7,800 pounds, which it don't. Curb weight on this thing is 5,100 pounds. So odds are it's just something on their scale. But to be safe, we unloaded 380 pounds of food, a full 40-pound tank of propane, and a small 20-pound of propane. So yeah, I wasn't happy about that, but I'd rather not be overweight, so we did it that way. So we'll see. Anyway guys, I gotta put gas in the truck. We'll hit a weigh station before we get to Panama City, and then we'll know for sure what they say. So far we haven't hit any weigh station. The one in Ocala was a southbound. We took 75 north to I-10 west. We just got on I-10. We've only been on I-10 probably 20 minutes. So we're about 200 miles away from where we need to go. I just wanted to gas up now. That way when I hit the weigh station, which is about 2 hours away, I should be down about half a tank of gas. This thing is a 30-gallon tank, and I don't want to hit that weigh station with a full tank of gas. So, be a little bit smarter that way. Anyway, guys, we'll catch y'all after a while if we get on the road again.
cold.
Alright, guys, so we are in Panama City. Actually, on the outskirts of Panama City. We made it. We are in the back of the Tahoe. Oh, there's our little Solar light. There's the wife. She said it's cold. So, about this trip. I'm glad the things that are happening now and not further along the road. And I'm sorry about the quality of the video. That LED light does not pick up good on this camera. We have a bent spindle on the axle of the trailer. I noticed it about 150 miles, 200 miles in, something like that. We noticed that the tire was kicking out on the bottom really bad. It was at an angle. I took a look at the tire, and it was cutting the inside toe really bad. We got here on that tire. We're going to change out the tire with one of our spares. But tomorrow I'm going to look for new spindles for the axle. I'm hoping to have some heavier duty ones. After reviewing some of our earlier footage, before we ever started loading up the trailer, there is a lean in that wheel. So instead of just replacing one spindle, I'm going to treat it just like I do a vehicle. You change one rotor out, you change out both rotors. Well, kind of the same thing with spindles. So we're in the market for it. We're going to look around. There's a couple of places nearby. Hopefully we don't have to go to Dothan and get it. But it is what it is. So anyway, we want to get some rest. This trip was really rough on me. And rough on the bunnies. They're back there with a towel over their box. Not sealed up, just to help keep the chill off of them while we're in here. My shoulder just wouldn't hold out. I was having to fight this truck when we had straightaways and stuff. There was no vehicles passing us by. The trailer did just fine. There was no problem at all. We're doing 65 miles an hour, no issues. Every time one of those big rigs would pass us, and they were doing 80, it would put us in the shoulder every time. The trailer would start fishtailing, let off the gas, slow down the acceleration, just hold that steering wheel straight as can be. But yeah, I could feel it. When they were coming up, I could feel it in the back quarter panel. As soon as they came up on me, I felt the truck suck towards the other lane. And then by the time I saw them in my peripheral, the front of their grill, we're blown into the shoulder. And we dropped that wheel, not off the road, but into the wake-up grates that they have dug into the roads. I don't know, we probably dropped that wheel 50 times. And from Apopka to Panama City. And it's just, I mean, we slowed down. We were doing 60. That's what took us so long to get here. And I was having to take breaks all the time, too. My shoulder was hurting. But I fought that thing non-stop. And it wasn't because of the load, because when there was nothing passing us, it rode just as smooth as can be, even with that bent spindle. I mean, it's not that big of a bend, but it wound up eating up that tire. So we are going to get that fixed. Well, I'm going to have to fix it, but we're going to get a new part for it. But yeah, it's been a rough ride, that's for sure. So we took everything out of the Tahoe, put it in the trailer, and now we're all cuddled up. It's actually quite nice out here.
It is nice.
But anyway, guys, we'll let y'all go, and speak to y'all tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.